Hey, fellas. Hey, everybody. Well, you know what we got going on? Badoo! No, we don't need. Is this one? Yeah. The base cam we need to change. Because that's not going to deactivate that. This one?
Damn fool shot.
No, not that one? Okay. Why is my camera not working? Nope, not that one.
How's it going?
It's going, except my. There we go. Now it's going great. Hi. Alright, so we're gonna lift this up just a little bit. There we go. What's up, Skip? Alright, there we go. Now we're up and running. Okay. There we go. Now we're good. I need to shoot you photos, but you are now gallery artist. No, gallery artist! Now I need to put it on my resume. Oh, that's right. You wanted prices, didn't you? Do you still need those? Or did you do it for me? And you're just like, I know what I would charge. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I may have forgotten. Just saying, maybe, just possibly. Yep, still need it. Title, median, and price. Oh, you act like I remember what I sent you, or what I gave you. Well, you have pictures. I know I gave you some posters, some prints, and I think I may have even given you something original too. Memory serves me right. I forgot. I was like, I handed this off. But if you have pictures, I will be able to tell you wholeheartedly. No issue whatsoever. And I didn't have time to make my I Hate Inking shirt, so we're going to have to do that a different time. Can I tell you though that I like the feeling of my Cintiq better, or my drawing thing better than the iPad. It's fine, but I don't. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it, but I think that the screen here is the actual plastic's a little bit harder, so it feels more like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm about to ruin it. Maybe that's just me, though. So I just saw because I posted something on X, and there was a post about CM Punk going absolutely bonkers. Apparently he's mad. Should have Netflix on in the background, but I know that I'll get distracted, and I'm really trying to get through these pages. Because, well, I would love to have an issue 2 before, you know, con season really gets going. Have to rock for reasons according to that's what I saw too. He's just completely upset at the Rock. Like, I hate you, Rock. You think you're better than me? You part-timer? He makes me laugh. And it's like, why are you so mad? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is. It's like, he is. But, you know, when you're delusional, you think whatever you want, I guess. So, you know. Good old Phil. I can't wait to hear what Drew McIntyre has to say, because you know he's mad.
Mommy, go to bed.
Mommy's, I mean, she's in her room. What was that?
Your chapstick.
Why did you put my chapstick on my hand like that and then let go?
Like,
why did you do it?
Getting the balance, so I was gonna do it.
It was like, that's just. Yeah. I was like, that was just mean.
Daddy, guess what I got on my test today?
A 100.
Yes.
Yes. Darth Vader.
Is that not what this mask is?
That is not what that mask is.
Is it your character?
Nope.
Who is it?
I think it's just a random skull. Nothing too special. Yay, pajamas.
Come on.
Bye. Hey, Miss Ebony. Well, yeah, now it's time for digital. Because, you know, I refuse to try and ink this again traditionally. So, you know, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that again. How you doing, Miss Ebony? We missed you yesterday. That's when we finished. We finished the first issue. Well, we finished the pencils. That's what I got. We finished the pencils for the first issue. Gotta remember to do that. Very important to email the person. Congratulations, thank you. Leave my hand. Oh, frauds, what I do. Who has any kind of. Yeah, I don't need a cent. Yeah. There. Yeah, he's trying to stay relevant. Let's just be honest. He's trying to stay relevant because he's really not that good. Running off of nostalgia when he was good, and that's it. That's really all there is to that. He's mad that he's just not as good, and that even after so much time, right? The other guys are still more important. That's it. That's his problem. I'm not as important. And so now he's mad. Booyah! Aww. Very successful career outside of wrestling. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Chick Magnet tried to be a UFC fighter and just got crushed. Cause it's one thing to be like a play fighter, you know, and be like, oh, I'm a jiu-jitsu expert, and then actually get in the ring with someone who is actually a jiu-jitsu expert. You really don't have a chance, and that's what happened. You go in there and he got murdered. And he went up against, like, the newbies. They're like, we got someone who's kind of... I remember watching that interview with Dana. He's like, well, I'm not going to put him in there with the best of the best. He's never done this before. So put him in somewhere that we think is at his level. You know, he's kind of a newer person. And then we can see where we go from there. That dude crushed him. It's just like, oh. It's like, oh. Sorry for your luck. Better try. Well, I mean, JDF was, he was legit. You know, he would. A lot of people might front on that, but he was legit, and he went in there and he owned that person in that fight. So. I'm not calling him Phil. Why are you not calling him Phil? That's funny. I'm not gonna call him Phil. He doesn't deserve to be called Phil. Okay. That's fair. Still such a crazy thing. Yeah. Let's remind you what that stands for. Save. We've done a lot. I would have read the issue of Thor. No, he wrote an issue of Thor? Really? I wasn't aware of that. Have you read it? Is it any good? Right after he left? Oops. Is it any good? Is that a possibility? I'm pretty sure. All I know is that it happened. It was good. He'd be a prolific martyr. You know, that's fair. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. That's loud.
That wasn't me.
Okay. That wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I promise.
Okay. Kids are very concerned about me not getting demonetized.
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to do that. I was just holding my phone and volume and whatever. I was like, why did you so loud? I was like, oh. No, I turned it down too. Thank you. I'm sorry. I thought it was like phone. Okay, I'm going to put some sugar.
Thank you.
He's welcome. Who's reading the ballerinas?
That would be your daughter.
Baby?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, she saw it and was like, "Ooh, this is about a ballerina killing things."
Nice.
And so
Has it been not boring so far?
I don't think she's cracked the book open.
Oh.
We got it. We went into the Dollar Tree because I forgot toothpaste, and then we were just walking through, and she looked at the books, was looking through the books, and that was the Dollar Tree, and she apparently.
But it's got a library sticker on it.
That's great, but it was at the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness.
Slacker.
How? That was serious.
It was originally $16.99.
Oh, well. Oh, she got a great deal.
Yep.
And then she said, I should get all my books from here.
Oh well.
And I was like, I think you may have gotten lucky with that one book.
Yeah.
So let's not jump to conclusions here. Ouch. Wouldn't be surprised if Cody turned heel after being seen it. Really? Nah. I think now he can't. Now he's a good guy for life.
It's Monday, right?
It is Monday. Why?
Wanted to make sure you weren't streaming tomorrow.
I am not. Because have you seen all the videos and stuff of all the kids crying? John Cena turned heel on Saturday.
I heard that. I saw it on my social media.
And to be honest, like, okay, here. But see, Cody's been an in-betweener the whole time. He's been killing people left and right as of late. We all know that he'll turn heel. But the thing with Cena, as far as storytelling, him going out, this is his retirement, fine. It was an interesting story twist. The problem is all those kids. All the kids who saw him as
he's too old to be wrestling. He should have just stayed his butt at home and watched wrestling like the rest of us. What's he gonna do to be a bad guy? Come up there with his oxygen tank and trip people with his cords?
You have him confused with CM Punk.
No, I don't. I don't even like CM Punk.
You don't have to.
I like John Cena, but he doesn't need to be wrestling anymore. This is not a profession where you should stay in it for a long time.
Well, no, it's not. But he wanted one more go. He said that this is his retirement. And
he should have gone heel when he was popular.
I mean,
he's a legacy popularity now, like The
true.
Rock. Nobody wants to watch him wrestle, but we all like to talk about the heyday.
True. You're not wrong. But
I'm just bitter.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just bitter.
Because I have to say, I was like, he was on the Elimination Chamber, and I was like, you know what? He's not as fast as he was in his heyday, but I'm like, for one of the legacy people, I'm like, he was still putting on a show, and it was still believable. So I'm like, all right, but it's gonna be hard for him if he's like, oh, I still want to continue my Make-A-Wish thing. Like that's done.
I don't think so.
I don't know how many of the little kids are gonna want that now. He's a super bad guy.
Are there any children in the chat?
No.
I don't really want to ruin this for you, but Kaiser, 6-year-olds today are not you when you were 6 years old. They know that this is a soap opera.
And you want to know what? Social media would disagree with you because them 6-year-olds who were crying and...
No, we're crying. Superman's not going to rob the liquor store. John Cena's not going to turn heel. Some things just aren't going to happen. Batman's not going to suddenly be philanthropic and give away most of his wealth to alleviate poverty and therefore crime in Gotham. These things aren't going to happen.
Uh-huh.
They know a stupid plot twist when they see one. It's like getting coal in your stocking.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. They know better. And I don't mean every single one. I mean, the Make-A-Wish kids, they know. They know.
Okay.
And they're like, I don't care, I like him though. Oh, by the way, on my Make-A-Wish application, tell him he has to be good guy Cena. And he'll come and do it.
He probably would.
Because he's actually a good guy.
He's a really good guy.
I don't know that, I've never met him.
I mean, from what I hear.
He could come to dinner and prove it. You hear that, Cena? Especially if he comes wearing a refrigerator. Best movie ever. Also, sorry to everyone in chat who's really excited about a bad guy Cena. Or a good guy Batman.
Or a good guy Batman. So many people's dreams now have been dashed. And then, you know, seeing CM Punk be super mad is hilarious.
How is he mad?
Because he's just not as good.
That's true. He's not.
And now, because he was at one point, he was very relevant in the WWE, right? It was very relevant. But now he's just an old guy who gets gas after walking to the ring, and he can't do anything. He's very boring to watch. And the thing is that everybody is very much holding on to the nostalgia of who he was and what he stood for and all that kind of stuff.
That's the problem with wrestling.
And and the biggest issue is that he still believes that he's like in his 30s. Oh, of course. And now since, you know, The Rock and the Cena thing, now he's all like, you're coming in here taking opportunities. I had to bust my butt after being middle-aged and blah blah blah.
You wouldn't have had to work so hard if you were good.
And it was very well. See, you're speaking too much truth now.
No, I'm talking to him the same way I talk to kids.
Don't let Spider-Man hear you talking bat slander.
He knows, and he honestly agrees. He's just suspending disbelief so that he can have his hero, and I approve.
And Skip just said that, you know, he agrees with you. It's funny. Bat slander.
Why do you think we call him Spider-Man anyway? God, I hate Spider-Man.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Tyler did it.
I mean, it's still my fault though.
Nah, Tyler did it.
Well, yes.
Actually, we could just honestly blame T-Mobile. If they had just had the Batman song for a free ringtone at the time, none of this would happen.
That's true. It's all T-Mobile's fault.
Or T-Mobile.
I'm gonna blame T-Mobile.
They're like, but I have T-Mobile Tuesday. What'd I do?
It's your fault. Give me my phone for cheaper.
Amen.
Ooh, I'm not looking forward to doing that thing.
Cool. Don't.
Have to.
Sucks to suck.
So I've heard.
I'm glad since I say it every day. Is my wifey here?
No.
Is my Westie here?
No. It's like, sadly, none of your people are here.
Well, it's a good thing my wife is not here. She might be asleep.
Well, yeah, that's true. She shouldn't be here. I mean, she could definitely be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we miss her, but we like it when she's healthy and happy and sleeps.
Right.
What are you working on today?
Page 1.
Have you finished Jay's commission yet?
Who?
Jay?
No.
Have you started it?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm like, yes. Yes, I have. I've gotten actually pretty far. Just
Not done.
not that.
Perfect.
And, well, you know, can't do that here.
Not for stream. Tyler, you want your chair?
Hi, Tyler.
Hello.
Do you want some medicine? Do you want a hot tea?
I'm okay. Just tired.
Do you work tomorrow? No, it's Tuesday. You almost done with your book?
I finished it.
Oh my god. Good job. Good job. How do you like it?
It's good. I placed hopefully for the next one, and then I checked if other people are failing to
Urkel book?
Yeah, he wrote a book, Growing Up Urkel.
Hmm.
And I'm interested in it because I always read the child actor stuff. And I want to read Beck's book too, from Victorious.
Did Beck have a problem?
Oh, the cast of Victorious was not a happy cast.
Oh, really?
They were a Schneider show.
He does not remember anything because he had substance abuse issues throughout the whole thing.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. And so his
Sad.
book is I think it's like the diary of an ex-teen heartthrob. And I'm interested in that. It's really sad.
Yeah.
But in Jeanette McCurdy's book, that's Sam Puckett from Sam the Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Her book was wild. Her book's really sad. Yeah.
She, Dan Schneider, they were in a hot tub together. I don't remember why. It was like a video or something. They were in a hot tub together, right? And he was telling her to drink some alcoholic beverages, right? Underage.
Oh.
And she was like, well, no, I don't want to. He's like, oh, you need to loosen up like the Victorious cast.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Ew.
That's a creepy old man.
Yeah.
But luckily, I don't think I've ever viewed Dan Schneider as anything else because I didn't know he existed until people started being like, yeah, no, this man is not a good man.
I knew his name, but because people were like, this is not a good man.
I only knew him because of that. I would have never even knew he worked for Nickelodeon before that. I didn't have a clue who that guy was.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, I love you, Tyler.
That's just. It's sad when you hear that.
Thank you for the cheese today. And does Brown knows those headphones are him? I didn't know if you had told
No,
him.
I didn't tell him.
Guess what we can tell him at breakfast.
Because I didn't want to help him set them up.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it either. I don't know how. I'm like, this is a daddy problem.
I know, I just didn't want to read the instructions.
That's what I said. I said, this is a daddy problem. At least it won't be Dark Legacy for 5 seconds. Maybe 27 seconds.
It's like he still loves him some Dark Legacy.
He just loves the attention he gets. He loves that everyone likes to play it and that everyone will talk to him about it. That's all. And I don't mean like he doesn't like it.
I'm like, okay.
I don't mean like he doesn't like it. I mean, that's why it's a hyperfixation. He appreciates that so many people share the interest. That's what I meant.
My Spanish teacher ended up posting stuff.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, she was lucky. Right? Because I was just about to email her, but I was like, let me refresh real quick. Let me refresh. I was like, okay.
Was it? I'm sorry, I fell asleep
No,
for like
no,
5
no,
weeks.
She didn't say anything. She posted it at like 10:45. And you know, I know it's not that big a deal because realistically, most college students are probably just maybe starting their schoolwork, like their school day at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's the principle. It's not that there was actually a problem. It's the fact that it easily could have been.
It said it's an asynchronous course. Just put all the work up before the first day and hit submit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's asynchronous. What do you care if they work ahead?
Yeah,
What do you care?
especially her. It's like you haven't graded anything from week one. It's not like you're having problems grading stuff.
And even then, that's more of a reason to let asynchronous kids work ahead.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why not.
Control issues or bad time management.
What's her name? My music teacher, she has everything posted except for the test. She posts the test, the date, like the first day.
But that makes sense.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, so that, like, I like that. Like, this teacher, she posted 1 through 5, and then there's just nothing else until this morning. Now we have week 6. But it sucked a little bit because she had only posted half the stuff, so I couldn't
This is
even.
an example of a teacher who wants to work smarter, not harder, and is reinventing the wheel. Someone else has already done asynchronous online Spanish and has a complete syllabus, week by week detailed. All you have to do is change the dates. This teacher clearly did not want to use somebody else's syllabus. They wanted to start from. They didn't even want to use their syllabus as an as like a backbone and just fill in what you needed, what she felt was missing. She doesn't. She wanted to restart over, and that's why she's so over her head right now, or she seems like she is. She can't keep her grades up. She can't answer emails fast enough, and she doesn't have her work up. That is why. I know this because I know a lot of teachers. Your daddy gets handed a class. He's like, "Who taught this last? Or do they still work here? Can I get their info so I can go get their syllabus?"
Oh yeah, the chair wrote me back. She said German doesn't count and animation wouldn't count.
For what?
For the art distribution or for the humanities credits.
Oh, really?
Well, I knew German wouldn't. That's
Well,
considered a foreign
it's
language.
just weird because German 101 and 102 count, but German 201 doesn't count.
That is kind of
That's
weird.
stupid. But here's the kicker: every level of Spanish counts. So it's not that it's this is higher, this isn't general. Like this is the next step up.
Right.
There's like 6 levels of Spanish and they all count. So
Well,
I'm
then
like,
when
well,
you care, you're fulfilling your thing by
well, I
taking
know,
Spanish.
but I need like 2, and I don't want to take humanities. Is boring. I don't want to take a different humanities class.
It isn't boring. You're just a loser.
You can think whatever you want to think.
That's exactly what I'm saying in my head about you right now.
Okay. You know, everybody needs to have a class they like, and I don't like humanities classes.
You don't know. You've never taken one.
Well, okay, that's fair. All the classes there seem boring and strike no interest with me.
That's
Except
fair.
for the language ones.
The humanities that are being offered by that school might be boring. The humanities as it exists as a subject matter in and of itself is not boring.
I think I'm just gonna take like communications over the summer.
You have to take that though, right?
No, it's not on my chart of things I need to take. Yeah, I'm assuming they just assume I'm gonna take that class, so I am just gonna take that class.
If it's not on your degree audit, or not audit, but if it's not on the thing that you have to follow, if it's not on your mandatory classes, then you don't have to take it.
Yeah, because it's like, for pre-nursing, which is what I have, and I'm not doing that because I don't care. You have to take it, but just for general studies, communication, or STEM, it's not required.
That's cool, then you probably don't have to take it.
No. I know,
Actually,
I know
use
it's
class.
really
Oh.
important class, but to me,
take
and
that.
well, like in
No, I'm
theory,
going.
an important
I didn't
class.
say that.
But from everything I've heard of it, it seems really stupid and just like I'm English class, but actually I'm not English class.
It's more, if I had taken this class before English, essays would have made more sense.
It's like, that makes sense.
I usually do.
Ah.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week is all you get.
Oh. Not bad so far. It's only 9:20. Not bad. It's good progress.
You're gonna lose.
Let me save. What?
You're gonna lose.
Probably, but you know, that's why I hit the save point, because that's my MO. I got so far. I'm doing good. Life crashes. Well, I'm sorry, animation doesn't count. Would have been an easy.
Doesn't surprise me that doesn't count.
It's okay, I need a bunch of
It's an
elective
art.
stuff anyway.
You need what?
Yeah, but I need an art distribution class.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I don't even understand what it is. It's such a wide range of things.
Yeah, it sounds stupid to me.
That's what I'm saying. But my music class should count.
I think your daddy's school just made up a bunch of new names for the same thing other schools call normal things.
You know what?
Your daddy agrees. He's like,
I'm
I've
like,
worked there long enough. I think that
it's
might not.
like,
It doesn't necessarily sound
It doesn't
wrong.
Well, considering, and catch this, so I worked kind of tirelessly with Spider-Man and UMES to get that matriculation agreement, right?
Yep.
And then I was told that it's not official.
Yep.
And then I went up to UMES and found out that both presidents had signed off on it.
Yep.
Which makes it official.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm not surprised.
They just didn't want you to demand credit for it.
I don't care.
Well, you should.
I should, but it's not.
That's the kind of stuff that gets you to be dean.
I don't want to be dean.
Not now, you don't.
Plus that school. See, and here's what I've realized, and this is why I'm completely okay with staying a teacher until the day I stop working. They don't want me as dean.
Look at me.
Oh, but even though, like, my chair knows. So if I put that on, it's like, hey, this is on my resume.
Yeah, but what if this chair leaves, and the next chair has no idea what happened?
Well, that's fair. That's why you get in. That's why when they're on their way out, you go, can I get a letter of recommendation with all my accomplishments on it? Thank you.
Yeah, but, okay, still, if there's no formal recognition of you being responsible for it, it can't be checked. It just looks like that person lied.
Yeah.
And I think your dean's a smart person. I doubt that she would put that in your letter of recommendation. I think she would write you one, but she wouldn't dare put something that would jeopardize her credibility in there.
Ouch. Okay. Well. I wouldn't know how to get the credit.
Ask her about it.
Oops.
Because, even if the school just writes a letter on school letterhead, says thank you for your dedicated effort in completing whatever.
Right.
I don't want to talk nice for the school.
The administration is afraid of Kaiser when they should fear the Wonder Boss.
Let's skip.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be afraid of me for. I just ask a lot of questions. That's all. Oh, I hope that Galaxy uses you for her kids to interview again this year.
That was fun last time. It really was. It was fun. They were easily impressed.
I mean, they're 8.
Look.
No offense. No offense to you. You are very impressive.
Look, no, that I was like, I literally scribbled a face and scribbled oh my goodness, you see how fast he drew that? I'm like,
You're like, fast? Me? Go on.
I was like, thank you so very much. You guys are so nice. Did Ty get what he was supposed to from single digit? Yeah. He was very quick after getting the threat. After the threat, do you want to know how many images I got all of a sudden?
The or else. That's all it needed.
The or else lit a fire under his butt. And next thing I know, I had like 12 images on my phone.
Was it easy to pick which one you're going to do? Yeah.
I was like, I definitely don't want that or else. Can't get on Ty's.
Oh, I love it. That is really sweet. Send it to me.
Shouldn't so happy and Snow looks annoyed all through life.
Will you send it to me?
Yeah. Well, there was a bunch of pizza at the front of that. So
Pizza?
Peeps. So I sent that to Nana Cole to ask if she wanted it. She said no.
Yeah, before I took Butch to... Can you send me the rest of them that he sent to you?
I don't have that.
Oh, I'll send it to
Thank
you.
you. When I was taking Butch to work, right before we left, I sent him a message. I was like, hey, I'm taking Butch. to work. Is there anything you want from the outside while I'm gone? And she was like, no, thank you.
Can you draw angel wings?
How do you draw angel wings? I don't know, like this.
So what I do is I go to Google and I look up angel wings, and then I just steal somebody else's design and copy it.
Tyler is my kid through and through.
Smart.
Yes, he's
But then-
brilliant. But
but-
what I meant was work smarter, not harder. Just copy. Somebody else already did the work.
But the best thing is, I never draw it good enough for anybody to prove that I copied them.
Nobody cares.
You would be surprised.
I would not.
But there was chocolate covered teeth, which I think I remember Nana Cullen saying she liked those. But
She
I
might.
can't remember.
They still sound gross to me.
Do sound gross.
And there's sour watermelon teeth,
That looked so gross when we were there last week.
cotton candy peas.
That
Dr.
sounded the best out
Pepper
of all the
peas,
peeps I've ever heard of with the cotton
and
candy.
then party cake peas.
That sounds terrible.
Party cake peeps.
Yeah.
What you want? Party cake peas.
I want party cake peeps. I don't.
I think I don't.
I don't. I don't want party cake peeps. Save! I zoomed out, therefore I must save.
Yeah, I'm just hot.
Take ibuprofen. 'Cause it sounds like you're sick.
No, I'm not. I was just doing a lot of stuff.
They always argue with me, and then less than 36 hours later, they're crying. Oh, we didn't buy zinc. I'm a dummy.
Ooh.
What are you doing in school tomorrow, baby?
Cry.
That was quick.
I know you have chorus.
Yeah.
Anything else fun? Do you have any tests?
I have a test this week. I don't know.
Maybe get 100 on her test today.
I know.
Hopefully today my Spanish teacher bumped up my grade on that quiz I took. I don't know why. But I went from a 76 to an 85.
Grading on a curve.
I think, so here's a problem that I have with the automatic one. Sometimes if you put a space at the end of your answers, it marks it as wrong.
Yeah,
Oh.
And I do that a lot.
me too. I hated that.
So I think that's what happened. Because I plugged in my answers because 2 of the 3 that it said I got wrong, I was like, yeah, that was stupid, my bad, right? But the third one, I was like, I cannot figure this out. So after I turned everything in, right, I like copied everything and I put it in ChatGPT and I'm like, well, what one did I get wrong? And it's like these 2. And I'm like, well, what about the third one? It's like, no, you only got 2 wrong. And I was like, okay.
I love how it talks. You just talk to it. It's like, nah, man, what are you talking about? No, this is right.
I emailed my teacher about it actually. I said I would love to go over the test with her, and she didn't respond.
Yeah.
No.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, that was last week when I asked her if I could go to her office hours, and she told me, and she posted an announcement about tutoring that she doesn't tutor any of the sessions, so it's not her class at all. And I'm like, well, that's why I asked for your office hours to meet with you. I don't.
She
want
has to have them,
tutor.
right, Kaiser?
Oh, yeah.
It's like I didn't want to tutor because I just have a question.
So go ahead and send her an email tonight or tomorrow morning and say, when are your office hours? I need to make an appointment. Very, very straightforward. You don't have to be rude, but very straightforward, very direct, no room for interpretation. When are your office hours? Question mark. I need to schedule
Yes.
an appointment with you during office hours.
Yes.
Period.
Can I use your straw?
No, that was my thing. I wanted to ask Daddy first because I didn't know if maybe you were like part-time or something.
Nope.
If you didn't need office
No.
hours.
You have to do less office hours if you're part-time, though, I think.
Yeah, less.
I know,
True.
I know. I wasn't saying none. I'm just saying less because it's based on how many credit hours.
Yeah, but I just didn't want
No, you do.
to come out and be like, well, I know you have
Attack
office
me.
hours. Like,
It does.
this
It has
is
mind
your
of its
class
own. You
too.
gotta watch that.
You're also responsible
So
for
does
me and
your
my
dirt.
grade and how confident I feel.
Hates
So
me.
when are your office hours?
Yeah.
Pokes me.
Just say when
So-
are they? I
Well,
need
no,
to schedule.
I'm
That way. That way.
Meanwhile, I have to constantly poke students to remind them that I have office hours I can use to catch up on stuff they missed. Oh, don't. I have office hours, and you know, when someone shows up, it's always at the most inconvenient time.
We did in 101, and I should just have a solid foundation so I can go over them again. Because I didn't take it. I tested out of it. I never took any Spanish 101 through a school, and I would like to just build my foundation. But the thing is, that's why the tutoring wouldn't work, because they're not.
They're not
accepting
grading the work.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to, like, be like, okay, here's how we conjugate these. And I'm like, okay.
Mom, do you want to see my monster?
Of course I can.
Should I show you the girl monster?
You didn't show me anything because you don't think
No,
I'm cool
Oh,
anymore.
They always catch me. Yeah, it's always
You're
at
like,
the worst
"Ew,
time.
My mommy doesn't know what a good monster is.
This. Wait, hold on.
Or it's after
This is number
like
one.
after 7 weeks where no
Oh.
one shows up,
She skinned her knee.
you decide to like have a meeting, and that's when everyone wants to show up. They're like, oh, can you have office hours right now? It's like, well, I have a meeting with the dean right now, and they're like, yeah, well, it's your office hours.
Wait. Is this fire editing?
I bet next semester I'm going to put a note taking syllabus. Good luck with that, unless you're gonna collect them all.
What are they doing?
Making note taking a gradable part of the grade.
I mean, my teachers did that, but it was really fast. Yeah. If you had notes on your paper, you'd be like, oh, okay.
I mean, honestly, teachers don't get paid enough to go through people's notes, really. So that's just making more work for you.
Yeah. Because Miss Cooper was the only one who actually did that a lot. So it was really just little things to kind of keep your grade up. That's what she did. Like, it's not gonna hurt your grade, but it'll definitely bring up your grade.
I had one teacher who graded on notes. He wanted you to take them exactly how he wanted, which
Ooh.
is good. If he had explained that this is a way to trick your brain into absorbing more of the information quickly, it would have been fine. But no, he just said you have to do it this way. If you don't do it this way, then it's a 0.
Oh.
That annoys me. And then you had to take notes, and it had to be everything he thought was important, but he wouldn't tell you what to write down. Because
Oh.
you should learn to listen.
Oh, you
It's
can't-
active
Was
listening.
it the Cornell notes?
Can't do that. Well, I mean, obviously
I'll
you
have
can,
to
but
look it up because it was one of them. It was one of them. I don't know. I did Cornell notes at one time, but I think that was an English class, and she didn't care.
Oh,
what
the
we did,
notes
she
aren't
just
for
wanted
me.
us to know it.
Sorry. This is another monster. He looks normal, but and he tries to cover up his face because he doesn't want you to see that he's a monster. And if you ask him about it too many times, he's gonna turn into a monster and eat you. But then he tries to gather up information so other monsters can eat you. And this is a monster.
Nice.
night.
And he actually took your notebook from you every Friday
Oh.
to grade them over the weekend. I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I supposed to study? Well, you can study Monday through Thursday. No, I can't. First of all, we have block scheduling.
Yeah.
So, like, you might have my notes from Thursday to Monday, and you might have my notes from Friday to Tuesday. How do you know what I'm doing during the week?
Yeah.
You're not my only teacher. I have a job.
Well,
I have a house.
the one,
I might have a dog.
the biggest issue I have, not biggest issue, but one of the biggest issues I have with teachers
Yeah.
is the fact that they think that they're the only class, and they know they're not. No teacher believes that they're your only class, but the fact that they keep acting like it, you're like, oh no, well you should dedicate 20 hours to my class. How?
And then when you ask them about grading, they pull the, oh, this isn't my only class.
And yes,
And I'm like, well, yeah, I know.
So, and I know you have a lot of teachers in chat, so forgive me if your toes won't hurt if the shoe don't fit. I promise. It's not that they act like the students taking their class are only taking their class. Instead, they treat their subject as if it's the only important one.
yeah.
So much arrogance.
Yeah. That is definitely a better statement.
Yeah, it was Cornell. I still like the outlining method, and I did that a lot, and one of my teachers liked it, and then she got mad at me that I was doing it wrong, and I was like, I never learned how to do an outline, just leave me alone. Because, you know, it goes like Roman numerals and then letters and then numbers, or the other way around. I don't know. I have it backwards, and I honestly don't care. I'll do a different outline a different way every single time. So long as that particular outline follows the same pattern, that's all that matters to me.
It's for
But I do
every
like the
goober
outline
who
method.
asks if the class is being
Yeah, I
recorded and
take
would
notes
realize
the
that
way
they wouldn't
everybody
need,
hates to take
or
notes.
if they
I
were
just
taking
take
notes
it
on the
exactly
keyboard.
the way it is in the book. Because it makes no
As I'm
sense.
doing it.
I cut out stuff that doesn't make sense.
And they always ask if the class is being recorded after they realize they missed everything by not paying attention during the actual lecture. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying all students are blameless.
Counterpoint. Whenever I don't
Most of
treat
them are
my class like the most important thing in the world, students dip out and prioritize everyone else's assignments. Professor Skip, can I go work on Professor Hudson's painting final?
Sure, but if you fail my class,
course,
it's on you.
Of course you can. Now see, here's the thing. You must be forgetting what it was like as a student.
He's not forgetting.
Because you might not have done this, but your classmates would hit us with that all the time, or show up late, and they're like, "Oh, well, I was working on such and such's project and ran out and forgot time, lost time. I'm sorry." Or you give them a working class and you walk over there and they're literally working on someone else's project.
I don't understand why you care what they're doing during working class.
I don't.
Not just you, but I do not. You gave me time to work in class.
Right.
As long as I'm not bothering my neighbors, what do you care?
I got a
Right.
trouble
Wait,
Not just you,
I
just
know,
in general.
but I'm trying to respond to that, because it's like, that's true, and it's not a problem until they come back with your assignment and go, "Well, I didn't have enough time to do it."
Okay, and here's the thing. I'm sorry you failed. Just like I'm not going to let you go to the bathroom because you could want to go to the bathroom and this is younger kids, obviously not you guys. And you're just going to play in the hallway. Why do you care? Going to the bathroom is not a problem. If they go and come back, good. They did their job. If they go and get caught skipping class, that's a different thing. Let them get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let them get in trouble for skipping.
And we're like, "Oh, until an administration mode." That's true. Like I said, you didn't do it, but
But I ran out of time. I gave you time. You misused your time, F.
Yep. Well, that's what they get from me. I'm like, nah, don't.
Have your mom call me so I can tell her I can't talk to her because you didn't sign that paper that says I can. Okay, buddy? Thanks. Bye.
That's so true.
Happy Easter. Or whatever.
It's so true.
So I had my 10th grade history teacher. She would give us work days, and I would work on other stuff or play on my computer, and she'd always get mad at me, be like, "You should be doing this." I'd be like, "I'm done." And then she'd be like, "You have work for other classes?" I'm like, "No, I don't." She's like, "Yes, you do." And I'm like, "No, I do not."
You have work for other classes. Why do you care? It's not your
I'm
work.
like, I can pull up my stuff if that's really what you want, but I don't understand why you're bullying me instead of helping the kids that are asking for your help.
Way to point out the obvious, Tyler. Jeez.
And you know what? I had one of the highest grades in her class, so like I really.
Wasn't that your geography class?
It was world too.
Oh,
There
no.
was geography in it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were complaining that year that it was a geography class and you hated
They
it.
can also make
She
the assignments
said it
look
was
way too
gonna be,
easy,
it wasn't.
and they think they can do the
'Cause I
assignment.
thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be like land
I mean
stuff.
that
It's
is
just
a
like,
possibility.
okay, which country? Can you point out this country that we talked about for the last month on a map? Yes, I can. Do you know how to draw? Do you know how to draw a general shape of Africa? Yes, I do. One time I had to draw a world map. But it's
Yes,
really
yes,
funny.
I do.
I don't know how people can mess this up because there was literally a picture of a map on the wall and it wasn't covered up, so I would just copy it. I was like, and obviously it wasn't graded for perfection. It was just, are all the continents there? Okay, good job.
Again, people, my child. Smarter, not harder. That's like, and I'm not going to name names, although I do remember exactly who said it. That's like when some of your students used to insist that reference was cheating.
It still hurts my feelings.
And then they would turn in projects where their characters had serious design flaws, and when someone who's not an artist, that's me, says, "Why did you draw this person that is blank, but instead the anatomy looks blank? Didn't you use reference?" And I had to use blanks so that anyone who's here who knows these people don't remember what I'm talking about.
I got on.
I appreciate your
I didn't do it for
discretion.
you. I did it for the people who I like and I'm making fun of right now.
Okay.
I got on, like arts controversy TikTok one day, and I was going
It's
through
one of my
the
favorite
comments,
TikToks, honestly.
and it was just like controversial opinion. References isn't cheating, and it's always so crazy to me when that shows up because like that has just never been a thing. I was like, well, how else are you gonna draw a horse? I don't know what a horse looks
Have
like.
you seen medieval
I don't know what a horse
paintings of cats and horses?
Yeah, exactly.
Raw! And they use reference. However, their reference
Their
didn't hold
reference is
still.
moving, yeah. It's a little hard.
But still, those horses look so mad. They're like, why do I exist? Erase me now.
Those horses did look rough.
And the cats are like, this
I
is
like
why for the rest of existence I'm gonna knock stuff off your counters.
The ones I've always seen, it's always like a cat's body and then just a human face. With cat colors.
It's so accursed.
They are very creepy.
So accursed. They make me laugh though. I'm always like, if we're studying this 1,000 years later, maybe I'm not worthless.
Yeah. But whenever I get there, most of it's just people hating realism. They're like, realism is the easiest form of art to learn. Realism is the most boring form of art. Realism actually sucks, and real artists don't do realism. And I'm like, I mean,
What would I say is the most
Okay.
boring form of art?
this stick figure. You know the stick figure animation guy?
Yeah.
Who got rid of that's the most boring.
What?
Like just as an art form in itself. Like just that's a stick figure is the most boring
Oh.
form of art. Like it's a stick figure. It's boring.
But that's not
His
an art form.
animation.
I was like, that animation was fire.
No, his animation was awesome.
It was telling kids they need to get up and do the jumping jacks in order to physically understand how the posing should work, and then they didn't do it. I had to do that with poses. I was like, you gotta. Well, see, the funny part is
They
I'm
didn't
like,
do it. You should have given them. You can bump your score up on any assignment by 5 points for getting up and doing jumping jacks. Just like those kids who are like the teachers. Like if you come and do a dance at the front of the class, you don't have to take your midterm. Ty was like, I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm getting my
And it was
A.
5 minutes. I saw one person they had to dance for the whole final, but I do that too.
Ty's like, I don't have to take my final. I will entertain you.
I don't under like I'm like that had to be fake. That had to be fake. No way no one else went up for the 5-minute dance. For the whole final, like I don't know that I really want to dance for an
Whatever,
hour and a
dance
half.
party. Someone put your phone on. Let's go. Let's
But-
go.
But no, just like it's tiring, you know.
It is
Like,
tiring.
5 minutes. I will do the most embarrassing, horrible dance. Let everybody clown me on TikTok for the rest of my life. But at least I didn't have to take the final. Well, I don't want to take the final.
Yep.
I'm like, even if it's like you get a C, I'm like, well, at least there's no way I fail.
Or the teachers who, and this is high school, who are like, you get extra credit if you tell me a joke.
Oh yeah. No, I always did all the extra credit stuff because my English class, the first one I took at Montgomery, they offered a lot of extra credit stuff, so I would always do it.
I think it's silly not to do the extra credit. If you never need it, fine, whatever. And if you do need it, thank goodness you have it.
Well, they took away extra credit in high school. Like you can't give it anymore, which I don't understand why not.
Because you can't fail, they have to take late work. At that point, why do they need to take it? Why do
Well,
they need to give you
yeah.
extra credit? You can't get a 0.
But I mean, they don't have to take it in. Well, I
Well,
mean,
no,
last time
but
they
they
only
also
had
do
to
extra
wait,
credit
like,
again
2
now.
weeks. They did.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't talk to anybody in high school.
I don't know because I see the paperwork coming home from Sean.
So he has extra credit stuff for Cameron? Because that's different then.
Well, yeah, but it's up to the teachers. No, it was a Fairfax-wide thing.
Okay. Oh, that's the thing. I don't know. Because my geometry teacher, he used to always give us an extra credit problem at the end. And it's like, if you don't want to do it, you literally don't have to. Leave it blank. If you do, then you can try it. Now I always try it because even if I get a 1 on it, that's still extra credit. Might not be much, but it's still extra credit.
Still extra.
Usually I finish my math test early in the day. Because it's curl routine for like 2A, 2B hair. I don't know what my hair type is, but I'm not doing that hair routine.
I mean, to be fair, your hair's too short for it.
Exactly. But I wouldn't do it anyway. I'm not doing all that. I'll put water and leave-in conditioner. If my hair was ugly, then that's
Oh, I
the
bought
way
a
it was
new
meant to
leave-in
look
conditioner
like.
today too because it was also on sale. Because mine was almost empty. I want you to know I wish nothing but best for you both. I messed up pretty big. I'm going to lose my level. Oh yeah.
I like your song.
Thank you.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
Liquor quiet one day, yeah. And I honestly thought people would have been all over the fact that, I'm inking. I figured people would be coming out of the woodwork today.
Inking's boring. That's why they didn't come.
Possible.
I don't know why they didn't come. I think they were watching wrestling.
Also possible. What do you need?
Picture of baby's hair down. I thought I just took one the other day.
Like, hold on. I might be able to help. I don't think so, but might be. You said you want it from
Back or the side if possible.
Okay. You want it in Discord or?
Yeah.
See if this one, that one. Trying to see if I have something else.
Yeah, I take so many, but I don't know where they are in my phone.
Nope. Because nope. That's all I have because I had just taken all the pictures off of my phone.
How dare you keep baby on your phone?
I-
So rude. I understand.
I'm like, I needed space.
I understand. Found this while looking for that.
Did you just send me something?
No, I sent that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's one of the ones I sent. Single digit. It's a cute one. No, that's one I got stuck in the group.
Hmm.
Sorry.
With that evil dog.
Snow.
I know.
I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. I've said this story a bunch of times.
Oh, do you remember this though? I'm gonna send you two, Kaiser. Don't worry.
Why don't you just show it to me?
Huh?
I said, why don't you just show it to me?
Nah.
I remember that.
I remember that.
The most recent picture I have of her hair is from 2 years ago. Like of her hair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure they're very. I'm sure they're unhappy with each other too. So, yeah. Someone has to
what?
carry the feud with CM Punk, because you know he's too old to make that happen. What's up, Mandala?
Hi, Mandala.
How's it going? Doing alright today? Or any better than before? People got blowed up. Like me. AG is lurking, huh?
Stop getting blowed up.
I know. Restaurant with the win, the lurker win. So, you know, oops. Miss 70 almost pulled that one out of the hat. What's up? I'm doing alright. Super sleepy. That's understandable. You staying up too late or just not good sleep? Clean that up that way. Combination of every problem there is. I started using my CPAP. Oh, yeah, adjustment period to that.
Remember that? Your motivation. Your execution. You look just like her, except for you didn't smile. And you're not a girl.
That was fun.
This is brown dye.
everyone else up to you? Yep. I can tell you that everyone else is up to being quiet today.
I'm not being quiet.
It's true.
I'm
Talking
actually being a nuisance.
Talking about chat. They're all busy today. They're there, just quiet. So, you know, for people asking questions. Dang it.
Okay, I always see the college essay reviewers that are supposed to help you get in a good college. I'm convinced there's no way to write a good college essay because every single thing sucks. Every single thing they're like, this essay sucks, this essay sucks, never do this, never do this. Just write a good college essay, don't write a bad one. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because they're all acting like I'm some super crazy unique person that's going to have a completely unique experience that no one's ever written a college essay about. I'm like, newsflash, there's like 9 billion people on the planet.
8.2.
I said like. It's very unencouraging. I'm like, yeah, if you want to write about football, that's unoriginal. If you want to write about something you're really passionate about, that's actually unoriginal.
But what? That's crazy.
Aww. I'm so handsome.
Oops.
Honestly, not having to do a college essay, I'm really happy that I took English over the summer because that was one of Mr. Cabral's assignments. I'm like, I don't have anything. I'm not writing a college essay. I'm going to community college. Leave me alone.
Like, I don't have to do that. Me.
That's just so I can find it again later when I want it.
here. Like that.
Oh, look, it's my bedtime.
Bedtime.
Guys, you can't catch a virus because they're not alive.
That's for sure.
And that's what some guy on a podcast said, so it has to be true.
Some guy on a podcast told me what it was wet. I'd touch it to find out.
What's up, everyone? What's up, AG? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
This guy says calories are equal to Fahrenheit, and I understand where he got confused because you have to burn the food to know the calories, right? That's what I learned. But that's okay. It's ranking the lowest IQ podcast moments. That's what I'm on right now.
Oh, we all know that John Cena turned heel.
We discussed that earlier.
We did.
What happened?
John Cena's a bad guy now.
Oh yeah, I saw him.
Yeah,
I kept
it's all-
seeing people on my TikTok. They're like, "Oh my God, John Cena healed," and I had to look up what that was because I didn't know what that meant. I thought it meant he was retiring because he's old.
Well, he is. This is his retirement run.
Why would he turn evil? Why can't he just retire the good guy?
That's what I said. Because he never got to.
He's literally John Cena.
He never got to be bad
But
during
do you
his
wanna
reign
be
before.
bad?
Obviously.
Because personally, if it was me, I would just stay John Cena.
I would have just stayed John Cena.
It's not like anyone can see him anyway.
You know. True. Did I save? We're gonna save. Savity save. It's crooked.
Are you giving up anything for Lent, Ed?
Oh, I am. I decided.
What are you giving up?
You ready? I hope you're sitting down. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Soda pop.
Oh. I hadn't planned on it. Maybe I'll think about it. How long do I have?
Like till Wednesday.
Till tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Mardi Gras.
Oof.
By the way, since it's Shrove Tuesday, you're on dinner duty. You will be making pancakes when you get home.
Who is Harry Styles stylist?
ChatGPT.
Is he? And that's why it always hurts me because as a not a Harry Styles enjoyer, I only see the worst of his outfits. And then people are like, "Oh, he's such a fashion icon. He always breaks the norms." I'm like, he definitely breaks the norms.
Definitely
He
broke the
definitely-
norm there.
I wouldn't say that he's an icon, but he definitely likes.
I wouldn't say he's a fashion icon.
He definitely likes to break the norm. I'm giving up TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah, I always give up TikTok except for last year when I forgot about it entirely until it was over.
So, AG, how do you feel about the heel turn?
Well, I saw he like sold his soul to The Rock. Why would he do that? Like, what did he get it? I don't know
Everything,
the rules.
apparently. He's gonna get everything he'd ever hoped for.
I didn't know The Rock had that kind of power.
He is, in real life, he's like the head of the board of the company that owns WWE.
Okay. I don't necessarily know how the WWE I don't know how it works, like how the writing works.
I don't think they know either.
Because I don't know if they know it's a board or whatever. Like the
Yes, they
characters
do.
know.
Yeah. They know.
Like, I don't know how it works, and I have never paid attention to any storyline ever.
Yes, they know that he's there on the board. That's why he's the one in charge. Right? When he comes in, it's like, oh, it's the boss. His character is now even called the final boss.
Oh, cool.
The Rock?
Yep.
That's a stupid character name.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The Rock can do whatever he wants about it.
And it's like, yep, but
If he wants to show up and argue, he can.
he can show up and argue.
And I laugh with good timing.
Yeah. Keyman's coming in with a raid. We must defend. I will defend. Because I know most of you are asleep. What's going on, Keyman? Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? What did you do today? You know, trying to get this new page inked up. That's what's up. It's like, that's what's new. Since we finished all the pencils for issue 1, figure it was only fair that we need to get started.
So this guy, he showed up to class late, right? And the girl in front of him was helping him with the worksheet, but her work was really wrong. And he didn't tell her. He just pretended to do it, wrote different answers, and gave her the paper back. That's so evil.
That's kind of wrong.
I'm like, you gotta tell him. I always look.
If they're gonna let you cheat, you might as well tell them they're wrong. That's rude.
I always tell people, but they like to not listen to me because I'm not ever very blunt about it. Like, you're wrong. This isn't right. I'm like, hey, I think you missed this stuff. You're like, nah. And I'm trying to explain it to them. They're like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then I do it myself. But I always tell people.
Because you're respectful.
I mean, most of this was in high school because I've barely taken any classes in person college. I'm like, high school doesn't matter. Might as well get a good grade.
Fair. Might as well. So, Keeman, what did you work on? What did you do today in your stream? Your normally was pretty productive. I was working on a character design. Starting on soon. Nice.
Oh, the powers of ADD. Butch and Mango are having an all-out pool noodle war. And Brown is in the background on someone's phone like this. Ignoring Mango almost smashed him. He said, Mr. Mango, do you remember the time you almost squashed my kid?
Oh yeah, please, 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 please. Drop the link. Let's see it. So this. Drop that to 24. Okay. Oh, happy belated birthday, Kim.
Happy belated birthday. Now. Those together, call those border, okay, tap, come back here, thank you, then come to the brush. Oh, this is why we ink it on the computer, for the symmetry tool. Cheater.
Whatever.
I
Whatever.
support it. I'm smarter than harder. I keep saying this and nobody listen.
I listen. Symmetry tool. birthday last month. Nice.
Aw, big hair, little brown.
Big hair, little brown.
Yeah, it's back before Ty's haircut.
Hmm. Oh.
Sorry, I have no idea where my water bottle is, Brian. I think it's downstairs somewhere. I'm trusting you to fill it up for me before you come to bed.
Okay. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Good night, chat. Good night, Ty.
Night.
Hi. What time do you work Wednesday?
11 to 5.
And Thursday?
11 to 5.
Thursday. And Friday?
9:30 to 5.
Perfect. Saturday?
9 to 5.
You are
Saturday's the only one that actually, well, Saturday and Wednesday are the only ones that actually involved.
you are a hard-working guy, aren't you?
I gotta make that bank. Because I'm too lazy to apply to scholarships. I
Okay.
gotta do that.
It's okay.
I don't know. I've just been in a really lazy funk.
It's understandable, I think.
And that some of us aren't awesome like you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're not go-getters. We're lazy bugs.
I'm up here just trying to make it. What? Really? EO is the new women's champion? She beat Rhea Ripley. What? What happened? How did that happen? I'm so confused. Didn't she just get it back? Oh, he's interesting. What's his name? Geyser? He looks cool. Yeah. That's cool, Kim.
You know, we should do one day.
EO does deserve it. But. It's like, but.
I don't know who that is.
She's a fantastic wrestler.
I know Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
The girl with the really long hair.
Oops.
Like in the braid.
Uh-huh.
The girl, like the Asian girl who like spits at people.
Yep.
And then the one who looks like she's from the 80s. Like she's really colorful.
Who the heck is that?
I don't know her name. maybe she's not from the 80s, but she's really colorful and she's a brunette. Let's see.
I'm like, Bailey?
Maybe.
I'm like, that what you talking about?
No.
No, not Bailey.
Maybe.
Like, no, not Bailey. Yeah.
See? Oh my god.
What? Ooh, that is not flattering at all.
Why would they do that?
That's just sad.
That's funny.
That's not funny. That's just sad.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like you said, Io does deserve it. She does. She's a great wrestler. Definitely deserves it. The problem is that the problem is the fact that Rhea Ripley just got it.
I mean, how often do they do stuff like that?
Do what?
Like get the like belts and stuff for the
It
titles?
depends. It really depends on how good you're working with the crowd and all that stuff, and what story they might have for you. It's a real pain in the butt.
I don't know why, but I just assumed there was like a set amount of matches in like a year.
No. And here's a design for one of my new OCs, Mecha Man in the form of underwater armor. Okay.
Oh yeah, OCs and everything.
Okay.
Like, I think you should do one song.
That's cool too. I like that.
Is it another one?
Yeah. It's cool. The designs are coming in strong, Keeman. You gonna do another one tomorrow? Nice. That's what's up. And we'll put that ball there later. Now we're going to come into this and make some random weird thing happen. Oh, that was you. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Looks awful. You know what? We're going to leave that blank and we'll put some texture in there because that looked better as a scribble. It's definitely not coming across anything, so we'll just, we'll leave that alone. Just got a few more before I start working on the script for it and planning everything out. Nice. Thank you. Ooh, I need to change this. It's not black. Now it needs to be black. Select, modify, contract by 15. Let's try, well, not enough pixels for 15. again by one. There we go. Gosh, I don't stop. So, oh, yes, indeed, okay. I was like, okay, no, stop then. I was gonna ask you. I was like, so this thing, is it a new project? But going to grab some dinner, so I'm gonna let you go and eat and enjoy. And we're gonna bring out the symmetry tool again. Do. Coming in. Doing this is, I have to say, this is so much more satisfying doing this on the computer. Man, I could just thinking about how much I'd have to do with the actual ruler. Oh my goodness. No. Guess we gotta start acting like we know what perspective is and start making the lines smaller. Like, you understand perspective. You know what you're doing. Like, yeah. Oh, that's outside of my border box. Isn't that cool? I like it. Symmetry's so nice. I think it's one of the best inventions they made. She's such a time saver. A little bit further here. Oh, I'm coming into the curvy stuff. Okay. What's up?
How's it going?
It's going. How's it going with you?
Good. I'm getting more people to go to Awesome Con with me.
Yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Me, Anderson, Liam. We're working on that film right now.
Oh, I didn't know you still suck.
Of course
I just haven't heard anything about it.
Wasn't he here recently?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, he
I
was.
wasn't here when he was here.
That's also true.
I was just saying,
But yeah, he was
going for like
here.
my own sanity to be like, no, I know he was here.
He was.
That needs to go here. Okay. That needs to go there. rid of symmetry so that I can fix the. Wait, did it go away? Oh, symmetry off. There you go. You gotta stuff that's outside. Right, fix that and done. Right, then Control S. Come back to symmetry. Vertical. That's when you realize that you yourself cannot draw symmetry. That's what I've realized. I like symmetry, but I cannot measure it. And that is why, we use the symmetry tool. It's like everyone should love the symmetry tool. Unless, of course, you're not doing anything. The ink life, though. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. Still hate it. But it's got to get done. And because it's got to get done, and I don't have an inker, Ty won't learn it. I guess I got to do it myself. What'd you say? What? Oh, yeah. Easy stuff first. The final battle royale of the evening. There was a lot of people blowing up all at once, and I happened to be one of the first. It's rigged. And Miss Ebony always seems to be amongst the last few. I mean, she hasn't made it, right? Like, she keeps getting blown up, but Mystic Scorpion with the win. Still rigged. Doesn't matter that you came in with Keeman Screw. Still rigged. Later, Mandala. What? Bye, Mandala. Alright, I'm heading out and just take care of all that stuff. Good night, Mandala. Thanks for coming in, saying hi. Know you're sleepy, so appreciate you coming in. To cover the 25%. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I need to see where that is. Erase stuff off. Almost done with this one too. Wow, it won't lock. Now we have to, I'm gonna bump this up. Nope. best one we got. So, back down. Time's up, and really we need to just get rid of this symmetry off so we can do some quick cleans. Right, so we can come in and erase the bottom here. Right, erase the sides over here because that's extra. Like so, like this. Erase that. And bam, look at that. Ooh, I might have to bump those up. But look, finished page. We inked page 1. Look at that. Bam. Page 1 fix is done, everything's done, and it's inked up. Oh wait, Control S. That last minute save in there before things go horribly wrong. So, yeah, look at that. We made this happen. Thank you all so very much for making that happen. You guys are awesome. Let's see. I don't know. Before we're off and saying goodbyes, I want to make sure, see if there's anyone to share the love with. Who's out there? Oh, that person's got a lot. I don't want to give people a lot. People who have a lot don't. Ooh. I'm gonna drop into Dave's. He's good. So thank you so very much for coming and hanging out. Always means a lot. Thanks for the raid, Keeman. Always appreciate the raid coming in. So thank you. Thanks for hanging out, showing love to the inked page. First inked page down. Now 21 more to go. If we can keep this pace up, we'll be done pretty quickly. But yeah, so thank you very much. I will see you on Wednesday. We will be going back to traditional because it will always be Watercolor Wednesday, unless of course we have some super commission that needs to be finished. But if not, it'll always be Watercolor Wednesday. So thank you very much. Hope to see you on Watercolor Wednesday. And remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. And stick around because we're going to go raid. We're going to raid Dave Wheeler. Okay? Thank you so very much. See you guys later.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.